Hi everybody, this is the Baseball Hood, the amazing, spectacular, terrific, the great one, the people's champion. Your host, welcome back to the Baseball Hood, and hopefully you like this video. Hit that subscribe button. So the Mets right now are in the 8th inning. I'm recording this beforehand because I want to get this video out to you quickly. And I don't know what's going to happen with this rain, but the Mets are winning right now 11-2. And fortunately we have good pitching performance, a great pitching performance by Nolan McLean. He had been in the minor leagues for quite a while this year, but he's haven't made his second start. He pitched really, really well. Had all his pitches working. Did not walk a batter in went 7 innings. It's like struck gold. This is like striking gold, man. Somebody other than David Peterson went into the 6th inning, and he went into the 7th inning. Can you believe that? When you get starting pitching like that, it makes things so much easier. It just relaxes the whole ball club. It gives your hitters a chance to win the game. And let's just destroy the Braves tonight. But this has been a very frustrating time. And a lot of it is due to the fact that the pitching staff won't, specifically the stars, won't go into the 6th inning, 7th inning. You got to get into the 6th inning and the 7th inning, or you're just going to burn your bullpen out. And then you're going to have guys like Ryan Stanek out there, and Reed Garrett, who's struggling, or other guys in that bullpen that you don't want getting important now. So I don't want to see Frankie Montas in these games. I'd love to see the Mets just get rid of him and just wash their hands of this contract that they have with this. Even though he's got another year on his, I'd move on very quickly. But Nolan McLean coming in and pitching this well. And in the 12 and a third innings that he's pitched, let me go through the numbers, but he has an ERA of 1.46. 1.46? He's given up 6 hits, 2 earned runs. Tonight was the first time he ever gave up any kind of runs. He didn't obviously shut out the in his last start. But he walked 4 so far. He didn't walk any tonight, and struck out 15. 15 and 12 and a third innings with a 1.46 ERA. Excellent. That is what you want your prospects to do when they get here. The next big move they need to make is bringing Brandon Sproat up from the minor leagues. That's the next big thing. I've heard great things about him. That nothing bothers him. One of my subscribers, I talked about him a lot. A prodigy who works in the Mets organization told me that he's a guy that you cannot rattle. He's very tough. The Mets need to do this, bring him in here, and get him rolling in the rotation. And I've said this before. Let's just consider putting Clay Holmes in the bullpen and get rid of Ryan Stanek. Get him the hell out of here. Send him, ship him off out of here to the DFA land, or as we like to call it here at the HUD, the Phantom Zone. The Mets need to do that. And in your host humble opinion, get him the hell out of here. I've seen enough of him and his stupid sign of how he's doing. But and I would give kudos to Hayden Sanger, who drove in 3 runs tonight. He looked pretty good. And Tyrone Taylor, I said he's got to play more. He had 3 hits tonight. Brett Beatty, kudos to him. I've been very tough on him. He had 4 hits. He's had 4 hits in the game tonight. Good to him. I've been very hard on him for the last 3 years. It's great to see. One thing I'll say about this is when I come down on a player, I give you my opinion. It's nothing personal. It's nothing personal. Believe me. And I love it when a player does well and they show that I'm wrong. I love to see it because I want to see these players do well. Got a Mets uniform on, I want you to do well. And to see Brett Beatty performing as well as he has is very nice to see. And this was a good night so far. Hopefully they can hold on to the lead going into the bullpen as I record this video. But this was a good night, and really the star of the night was Nolan McLean because they needed length out of this bullpen, out of this rotation. You can't be playing games like this. Let's see if we've got an update here now. Let's see. So let me go through some numbers of Brett Beatty. In the month of August, he's hitting .386 with a .449 on base percentage, .682 slugging percentage. Wow, 1131 LPS. This is what he was doing in AAA. Great. He's had a reputation of a guy that's been a guy that could hit in the major leagues or hit in the minor leagues, straight minor league pitching. He's always been a guy that was considered a good hitter, and it's good to see. And I would say this: he's played really well at third base. He's been really good. I would mention one Mark Vientos made a good play in this game. He's playing third. And I would say this, people have been getting on them, and I've been getting on them too. I said they weren't a playoff team last night. But the problem isn't that I don't see... What makes it difficult for me to really go after them as hard as I go after them, which is not very hard in comparison to some other people, is that I see the hard work. You see the hard work of Vientos trying to get better at third. You see the improvement of Brett Beatty at third. You see the work being put in. I do. Okay? I saw the improvement of Pete Alonso's throws to first base, leading to the pitcher. I see it. I see the work. Okay, I think people will admit to that. The problem is with this team, they are so up and down as a group, and I think this is how they are as players. I don't think this is about them as people. I think this is how they are as players. This is, Lindor goes through these stretches of 0 for 30. Pete goes through these stretches of 2-3 weeks without hitting a home run. And he hasn't hit a home run since he broke the record, which is interesting. And Soto obviously had gotten off to a sluggish start tonight. He got his 100th walk of the season, got another RBI. I would not be surprised if he finishes with 100 RBIs. With about 30 games left in the season, he's got a good shot at it. So for a guy that they said was a disaster, he's going to finish pretty close to 100 RBIs. That's a damn good season. And he's a damn good player. And people have been ripping him, and I just think it's totally unfair, to be honest with you. Because I know what kind of player he is, and he will get a big hit in a big spot. Because he can hit anybody's pitching. That's what makes him so dangerous. But over the next couple of days, we'll just keep watching this team. I mean, there's nothing really we can do. Just got to enjoy the games, I know people don't want to hear that, but it is frustrating to watch the sort of up and down nature of this club. But this is, like I said, this is how this team is. This is how this particular group is. And like I said, I don't think it's from lack of work. I don't think it's from lack of not caring. I heard that WFM was really ripping into them, of course, complaining that they're pampered, overpaid players. Well, they're overpaid broadcasters, too. I don't see the lack of work here. I see the work there, but the results aren't there. And when you don't have the results, then you question the work, obviously. You just got to, tomorrow night, we'll see where they go, and then we'll see where we are on Sunday. But I was concerned going into this game. So far, knock on wood, the game's not not over, but get the win tonight, and then we'll see what happens tomorrow. But Nolan McLean's really the star of this game tonight. The Oklahoma Cowboy, the Otani Cowboy, did a great job tonight. 7 innings, 4 hits, 2 runs, no walks, 7 strikeouts, and 94 pitches. Wow, big game. That's a notch on the belt. That is an awesome performance. And the Mets needed it. They totally, desperately needed it, especially after Minai didn't finish 5 innings last night. This is what they needed. 94. That's efficient. In the old days, this kid would have gone 9 innings. Back in the old days, he would have gone into the 8th inning with about 110 pitches. I'd probably finished on 130 pitches to finish the game out. There's 94 pitches in 7 innings. That's pretty good. That's efficient. And he struck out Ronald Acuna out after he hit the home run against him. That's pretty impressive too. So, let me know what you think about this video. Exciting night for the Mets and for us really to see a young pitcher making a name for himself. He's going to be somebody to keep an eye on. Him and hopefully Sproat and Jonathan. Those guys this is going to really be a fun team next year. But got to finish the season. Got to win this wild card. I would mention that I guess the Phillies were losing. They blew a game. Johan Duran blew the game. First blown save for him in Philadelphia. I don't know what the results of that game is, but thank you for watching this video, of course. I'll keep you posted on everything that's going on with the Mets. You need to hit that subscribe button. It's the best Mets channel on YouTube. And, of course, this is the place to be. Also on Facebook. Please follow me on Facebook. This video will go on there, and I'll see you later.